No wins? All quietness?
Uh, got another one under contract yesterday,
Yeah, you did.
and another
I got
two.
another listing signed yesterday.
Way to go, Max. Way to go, Trey.
I got a verbal. I got one under contract, and then another verbal one yesterday that we should be getting signed back today.
Okay. Very good.
I had a closing yesterday.
Yeah, you did. My mom sent socks. Penguins and whales. I don't know who they're for, but she sent them.
Good for you, Dan.
I stopped wearing those socks many years ago. All right, other wins, other celebrations, other things of proudness, other proud things that you're proud of. Yeah, that makes sense. If I have to call on you one by one, I will freaking do so. Fine. Fine.
No, wait, I got it.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
ooh, Christina saved you, Annie.
Saved.
I have a killer day. So I have a closing today. I have a listing appointment at 9 o'clock. I have a buyer consult where we're submitting an offer that Annie helped me tour today. And then I'm also going on some showings to hopefully finalize for some other buyers.
Killer day. Killer.
Killer.
Jim's got his hand.
Oh, go. Is Jim raising his hand or he's checking out his eyebrows in the mirror? Can't tell.
Both.
Both. Both. I have a killer day as well because the twins turn 18 today.
Heck yeah.
Taking them out of the house.
Rock on.
Yeah, they'll still be here. They're not moving out for anytime soon. Even though my son was very sad, he's like, Sydney's gonna leave. I'm like, bro, she's gonna be here at least 4 more years. One would only hope that your kids are ready to move out at 18 like we were.
Well, they have a really good college in their town, so
Yeah, it has admission standards that just we don't quite hit. I mean, our grades don't match their skin tone, and their skin tone doesn't match their grades. It's sad. It's honestly how college admission for U of A is, unless you're giant donors. And I'm gonna be rich enough one day to that they beg me to have my kids go there so that they know I'll pay them. And until then, I just need you guys to sell more houses.
Isn't that how the lady from Full House got put in jail? Right.
No, that was backdoor dealing when she was paying them to admit their kids that didn't go there. Now it's totally okay because they know about it as long as it's closed.
it's fine. It's fine.
On the check, the memo line, it says bribe for student name. As long as it's clearly disclosed, we're fine. When in doubt, disclose it out. Right. This is how the world works, especially in real estate.
Do the twins have a plan?
Yeah. Stay at home. At this point, no. They really don't. There's I mean, well, Sammy's gonna live here forever. That's awesome. We get to have Sammy forever. And then Sydney wants to go to cosmetology school. And God, I wish I could put her in some kind of jewelry making course or something like that. Because she's got a gift. I mean, she's naturally gifted at creativity. So
yeah,
I think those will be beneficial for her. Jess and Sydney yesterday went and toured the cosmetology school, and she loved it. I mean, it was a fantastic environment, and she liked the people. So I'm like, well, now we just got to find the money. I'm a big believer in this. This is a win, and I want you guys to get the mindset around it. Is not we can't afford it. It's how can we afford it?
I used to be a cosmetologist.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you do it anymore? Because real estate.
I don't need to.
Okay.
I had a lot of children that I had to work on their hairs all those years. So,
All those years. What age
that was,
range are your kids, Miss Audra?
huh?
What age range are your kids?
39 to 14.
I could be one of your kids. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And so could Trey.
Yep.
I could be one of your youngest.
That's awesome, guys. All right. It is Wednesday, the day we speak of objections and handling objections. Let me ask you guys a pop quiz, right? What is the normal cadence of handling an objection? Mara can't answer, nor can Christina. Maybe Jimmy. I don't know.
Listening to this call.
Part of it, okay.
What was the question? I'm like the Pied Piper of labs right now.
Actually, speaking of labs, I got a phone call from a breeder about 30 minutes ago telling us they have a black male available, and that's what my daughter wants. So we may be increasing our lab capacity.
Thanks. Luckily, this one gets picked up today.
Yeah, what is the normal cadence of handling objections?
What makes you say that?
Like the correct way of handling objections, or
Best
what it
way,
sounds like.
the normal generic track, right? This, then that.
Tell me more about that.
Okay, so ask clarity.
I like the
Not sounding
emphasize.
uncertain.
Oh, you asked us not to respond.
Yeah, not Jimmy, not Mara,
Yeah, sorry.
not Christina. But no, how about this, right?
I have an idea. It's just I have a hard way of putting it into words.
All right, let's hear it. Let's formulate it.
Let's see. What would the objection be?
Prices are too high.
Okay, if the price is too high and I was able to find you something within your means, would you be interested in moving forward?
Compared to what?
There you go. I love that.
Oh.
Audra. Compared to what?
Good work.
That's a great question.
Are you more concerned about the prices or the payment?
All right. Yes.
But I think where I got confused is how what your question was worded, because I'm thinking of like the process, so like discovery, evaluation, execution type, not what the objection is.
You could have absolutely gone with that answer, Eric. You could have said it's isolation, discovery, overcome. Right. We talk about it. We talk about objections. What objections do we get every day? Right. All of them. What are objections? Objections are requests for more information. But do we know what their real request is? No. So we have to isolate the objection. Eric.
Yeah, you have to drill down.
Yeah. Thank you for telling me that you think the prices are too high. What makes you say that?
Is there anything else stopping you from buying today?
Jason, let's ask that question better. Other than blank, what's keeping you from blank?
That's what I said.
No, you said, is there anything else?
No, I didn't. I said, oh, okay.
Roll the tape. Roll back. Timestamp.
It's recorded. Gotcha.
Timestamp. You said is. Is there anything keeping you? Yeah, there is. But we asked the questions, other than blank, what's keeping you from blank? Is that not a simple stack of questions that helps uncover the next step after an objection?
Yes.
Then we go into discovery. Deep diving into the objection. And how do we do that? By asking good questions. You guys all presented a good question for the most part. Questions that incite responses that are more than a single word. Right? Tell me about your favorite color is a lot better than what's your favorite color. Tell me why you think prices are too high. Thank you so much for telling me that. Help me understand what it is about blank. Tell me more. That's interesting. What is it about blank that makes you feel that way? Notice how we can put up any objection in there and handle just about every known objection possible. If someone keeps adding more and more and more and more objections, then you probably have a reset on your hands. What do I mean by that? Sit them back down, have a conversation, and find out their real motivation, their goals, their ambitions, their fears, their understandings. Support them in their research. Hey, I know you've been on Zillow 1,000 times and you've seen that Zillow says your house is worth $1.6 million, but does Zillow know that it caught fire last year?
This is kind of like the book, Exactly What to Say for Real Estate Agents.
A lot of it came from there.
I love that book, by the way.
Eric,
Love that book.
how open are you to discussing your viewpoints on that book?
I'm pretty open.
If you're like me, then you're going to find value in what we're talking about. But you know what?
Most people would find value.
It's worth it for you. I don't know if this is something you'd be interested in.
Yep.
Anyone not know the
That's
book?
actually helped me a lot, by the way. A lot.
I'm not at my office. I'm at the home office. I don't have the book here, but it's a black book, white lettering or pages, exactly what to say for real estate agents. If you don't have it, you need it. And this is not just something you should have in Audible. Thank you, Jimmy. Right? Jim's page, black book, white lettering.
Yep.
It says, hey, exactly what to say. For Phil M. Jones, I believe, right?
Yep.
Not to be confused with the orange and black one, which is also good, but
yeah, not as good. Not specifically as well. But have that book in your bag, in your desk, and when you're making your phone calls or wherever you're going to sit down and do your lead generation, because that single book is going to give you 23 things that you can add to your repertoire of conversation to excite deeper responses, to get more information, to help you stay more present in a conversation and not have to be like, what was I gonna say?
It's actually brought, because of that book, I've brought in transactions back from the dead that were just kind of like gone. And I've used some of the tips that are in that book and like everyday practices. And now we got a transaction coming up. Like I'm meeting with somebody tomorrow for a listing. And this was a dead lead that came in.
So you're saying
But because
it's working for you.
It's working phenomenal. I've listened to the book about 23 times now. I've read it about 5.
So tell your team leader, I want to stay in coaching. This is fantastic. All right, it's $11.99 on Amazon.
Well, my team leads are here, and they know I'm on this call, so I think they know.
All right. Kevin was asking what the title of the book is. Kevin, I'm going to do one further.
I got it.
Did you guys know that Amazon's AI is named Rufus?
Thanks.
This is stupid. Put it in the group chat, please.
I've had it in my library. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
You're
it's so
missing
worth
out.
it. It is
A book
so
of
worth it. It's already paid for itself. It's already paid for itself like 100 times over.
I haven't physically read it yet, but I've listened to it twice.
Eric, did you get the card game yet, though?
No, I didn't know there was a card game, but that would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. It's like flashcards.
Okay,
It's
I
like,
know what
yeah.
I'm bringing to Mega Camp.
Team building.
Yeah.
Having a book on your bookshelf does not put the knowledge in your head. You don't get to have wall trophies. Shut it. My wife in the background. I do. She's the reason I said that, because we have a bookshelf full of books she's never read. She's listened to many of them in Audible. I'll give her that. These are Audible
Just for
trophies.
decoration, Dan.
Listen, all of us that came up in the Beauty and the Beast era wanted a library room. Okay, it is not our fault.
I want one of those.
Right.
I want a big leather-bound chair, walls built of mahogany, rich leather, and
Fireplace.
I want a mountain with a lake, and the weather is cold and snowy, and
Get out of there.
that's exactly where Beauty and the Beast was, babe. It was a mountain castle in a tundra area, desolate and isolated.
In
Tell me
France.
that's not perfect. She
In
wants
France.
the castle in the desert. In where, Jim?
It was in France.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't like the French. Nope.
It was in France where they all spoke English. You know, those kinds of towns.
The best. But anyways, like go back to that book, like go back to those resources. And objection handling isn't memorizing these large paragraphs and dissertations and going out there and monologuing your way through a conversation. It's about being able to have very spirited conversations, asking great questions that excite people to tell you information that you're able to then use to help them solve problems. Because after all, we are paid in direct correlation to the problems that we solve. The bigger the problem, the better the solution. The better the solution, the bigger the compensation. If you are here just to collect trophies and say, what is that dog doing under the desk? What are you doing? Jim's dog.
That's not my dog.
I was like, we're here to say what?
Dog 2.0. But that's the thing, is like objection handling is simple. It really is. And objection handling is the number one thing we do in business to make money. And that's get people from no to maybe to yes. Can I give you guys my philosophy on maybe?
I don't know.
It's soft for yes.
Agreed.
Some people see maybe as no. I see maybe as a soft yes. And now I just need to push it a little further.
They're open to it at that
Or a
point.
little longer.
Anything north of hell no, I know is a soft yes.
Yeah.
Unless they say, you know what, get effed, kick rocks, don't ever call me again. I hope you die in a fiery truck accident. I'm like, so you're not interested.
That just means later.
Right now.
I'll call you next week. But that's I've had
Dan,
that.
what does mace mean?
Mace? That was a kid in high school, wasn't it? Mason, which is short for mace.
No, pepper spray.
Yeah, pepper spray. That means call me in 6 months.
No, in some things, no means no. Don't get me wrong. I'm a father of daughters. No means no. But in business, objections aren't no's. They're tell me mores. They're help me understand mores. They're I need more information. It's never you suck, I hate you, don't talk to me. It's your idea sucks. You haven't given me the information that I need to make a well-informed decision, and you suck at delivering it. So fix that.
My very first one, Dan, was that they were like, hell no, I'm not interested. And we just kept talking. And then they blew me up a week later and then boom, boom, boom. And now we're actively still working on that process.
Yeah, it was almost like the no became a maybe, the maybe became a yeah. But it took a conversation to open up that opportunity, didn't it? Yeah, Eric, we got.
So question, or not even question, but a suggestion. So in conjunction with exactly what to say, there's another book called Ninja Selling that talks about personality differences and how to overcome those personality differences and talk to certain people. So that helps a lot with the objection handling of like more aggressive people too.
Understanding the disc profiles will help you communicate to different personality complexes.
Those are the high D's, right? The
high D's. Drivers, dominant. Right. Who does not know what the disc profile is? Show of hands, be bold. Right? We might turn this into a class. We might do a whole call on it.
I still think we should.
I think okay.
I love them so.
Let's talk. We'll talk more about that. But if you want more insight on the YouTube channel, go to Big Dan Caldwell on YouTube. Look for the picture of me and Moose. Go to the live. Scroll all the way down. We have a 4-part series on the different disc profiles. I think a couple of you were live for that.
It's hugely helpful to understand what you are and then how to begin to identify what other people are that you're interacting with and talking to, so you know how to meet them where they're at and how best to appeal to them.
Yeah, a good book on that is
website for that.
You need kinds of disc profiles. Just do Google disc profile. Tony Robbins.
Okay. And it's DISC, folks, just for
dominant, influence, steadfast, and conscientious. Which means I'm a driver, I'm an influencer, I want to stay steady, and I think I care too much. Or conscientious could be your checks and balances. There's a good book, it's The Art of Flight. It's a small little fable about birds that helps you understand how different people of the different... It definitely exaggerates the personality, but it's a really good way of seeing how different people communicate and receive information. Right? Are you the type of person that likes a lot of details before you make a decision? Are you the type of person that wants to know that the people you're doing business with feel good about doing business? Are you the type of person that doesn't want a whole lot of information? They just want to make a decision and move on because they have other things to do with? Or are you the type of person that needs a little bit of everything? Every one of us, there's 24 of us on the call right now, myself included. That means 1 out of 8. 1 out of 6. Math. 1 out of 6 identifies exactly like you do. That means 5 other people in that same group of people will not communicate the exact same way you do. Why is that? Well, that's because we all have different personalities. We all have different understandings of communication, right? When you call me and I say, "What do you need?" Okay, great, and I hang up. Do you get off the phone feeling like, "Oh, Dan doesn't like me. He was so short." Or are you like, "Oh, well, that's just who Dan is," and get on with it? I think the person that knows the most, she's on the call, Holly is this morning. I've known Holly a long time, like 15 years. Holly has dealt with me in a managerial. I met her working in the car business. She has dealt with me in a managerial role, a friend role, a client role, and now a partner role. Mikey has seen me on both my high D and my high I. Trust me, when my high D is running, I don't have time for your details. Get to the point. Let's get on with it, right? Christina might be able to fill this question in. When somebody calls me and says, "Hey, I have a quick question," what's my response?
What do you got?
Yeah, what do you need? Let's get to it. Okay, what else? Is that it? Perfect. Or if you get 15 minutes into the conversation, I'm like, "I still haven't heard a question. What's your question?" Guys, it's not that you and them can't communicate. It's you need to understand that you and them may communicate differently. And as a high D, I know I need to slow down and give a little bit more information, or be a little bit more empathic, or be a little bit more understanding, so that I can connect with people on the other side of the spectrum. Because if someone gives me an objection, I'm a high D and I'm just steamrolling the conversation, I'm like, why does that matter? It's stupid. Let's move on. I just completely killed that relationship by disinvalidating their emotions. Invalidating their emotions. I like disinvalidating. It sounds way cooler.
I like it too.
Right?
Don't
Disemotionalizing. I'm disemotionalizing them. Right? But that's the thing is I took a class on it. I read a book on it. I became aware that sometimes I will create emotional wake. And that is the same as a boat in the water creates wake. As it drives by, it creates ripples and waves that mess up things way further away than the boat. We do the same thing in communication. So if I've got an objection and I'm talking to someone that's on a different side of the wheel than I am, maybe they're a high S or a high C, they need a lot of facts and data, or they need a lot of steadfast, or they need some security, or they need to feel good about it. I might completely ruin the rapport by not understanding that who I'm talking to is more important than who they're talking to.
I'm prepping for the 9 o'clock question there, Dan.
Ryan's a talker. That's okay. You know who else is a talker? Jason. Jason's a talker. And it's okay. It's not a bad thing. I kind of wish I was more naturally blessed in connecting with people. It's just not who I am. Oh yeah, Marianne too. Fuck Marianne. Jeez, you're a talker. It's a superpower though, isn't it? It's not a bad thing. You'll just have to realize that if you and another talker get involved, someone's going to have to keep this train on the tracks. So be a little bit more cognizant of that. If you and the other person are both high Ds, like Max and I have conversations, it's quick and to the point, right? We may miss out on communication because it's like,
get her done.
We got it done. We go on next thing. Like, I was knocking down a wall when Max called me yesterday. We call it the Widowmaker. It's an angle iron saw or angle iron grinder with a 10-inch saw blade on it with no guard, cutting down wood. And my dad's like, "What did that agent do to you?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Weren't you kind of rude?" I was like, "No, it was quick and to the point. He had shit to do. I had shit to do. He had questions. I had answers. Let's go."
Yeah, bro. You're done.
I don't need to call back Max. Be like, "Are you okay?" That's just the thing is when you have those personality know how they communicate. So take the time and learn this. Go back and watch the disc videos. We'll do more conversation about it here in the next coming weeks so that we can really anchor down on having better conversations with people that may have a different personality identification than you do. Not every one of us is going to be a solid D or a solid I or a solid S or a solid C. You're going to be an amalgam of them. Like I'm a DI. You get me in the right group of people, in the right friend group, we have a good time. We laugh, we joke, we cheer, we have good conversation. You put me in a place. You're a DS, right? You're very direct, but you also want to make sure you don't piss people off. Right? I know that there are people on the call that are high S's and high C's, and that's okay. Knowing who
Mine was a DI.
Yeah. I know that, Trey, because you're a business owner. Before real estate. Can you all guess what Christina is?
A high D.
She's a DC.
No, I'm a DI, high DI. But I have mine are like some higher. Because you have your like primary, your dominant ones, and then you have your adaptive. And so I bring out my adaptive a lot.
Yeah, your C is very adaptive.
I have to dial it back.
She's also very detail oriented too, right? You guys don't know Mara as well as I do, but Mara is a shining example of the other side of the spectrum than me. Mara has been my conscious, what's the word I'm looking for? Compassion coach.
Yeah.
She is. And same with Audra. I love Audra to death. Audra is bold enough to call me out and say, "Hey, your language patterns are a little abrasive. Let's work on that." And I love her for it because I know that there are other people in this world that probably feel the same way because I haven't kept my mind open to the fact that I have 4 separate legs of the same table. And if we knock out one of those legs, the table doesn't exactly sit level anymore, does it?
Right.
So objection handling is one, isolating the objection so that you can overcome it by understanding what information is missing, but also understanding that you may not have connected with them the way you thought you did because your communication patterns are different. So what's today worth your time?
Always.
I'm excited for you. Let's have a fantastic Wednesday. Let's make it a Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday from LA. Wednesday, winning. All I do is win, no matter what.
Because I think we need to put what 9 in contracts between now and the weekend, or by the weekend.
Yeah, I mean we did
What's
9.
to do?
You guys saw the message from Caitlin on Monday. She had 2 over the weekend, which pushed us at 9 for the weekend.
So we need to do 10.
We need to do 10 by the weekend. Let's do it. I mean, there's.
I'll give you guys 2.
Game
Come
on.
buy my listing. My new listing. Come buy it.
I got an offer on one of my
when he
listings,
started
so
yesterday, I should have like